Hey, Theo. How are you feeling? Are you hungover?
I'm not as nauseous as I was this morning, but I still have a massive headache. I really want to go home. I need your chicken soup to feel better.
You should have taken it easy last night. Do you even remember what time you came home? It was past 2 a.m. Did you forget you had work the next day? You're not that young anymore, you know?
I know. I wasn't supposed to be that late, but we had such a good time at the corporate party. A bunch of us, including my boss, wanted to go for more drinks afterwards. And after that, I guess we all got wasted. So you see, it was half work and half fun.
That doesn't mean you need to stay out until 2 a.m. Theo, you promised me when Evelyn was born that you were going to cut down on drinks so you can spend more time with us instead. You said you wanted to watch your daughter grow. But nothing's changed for the past 3 years. You still go out 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I used to go out more, like nearly every day. Wouldn't you agree that it's gotten better?
Of course you go out less. It's because I tell you not to every time. You know, it's really tiring for me too. How I have to tell you to stop drinking all the time. You should understand that you're wasting my energy as well.
I always tell myself that I'll only have one drink, but then I'm drinking my second and thirds before I even know it. I know it sounds like I have a drinking problem, but it's not that. I simply enjoy getting drinks with my friends. Oh, it's so much fun that I don't want to stop. Because if I did, I feel like I'll miss out.
If you can analyze yourself that well, I'm sure you can also control your habits. You need to begin going out less.
You're right. I'm sorry, Maria. You know I am, right? I will strive to be a better dad. I will stop going out so often so I can spend more time with you and Evelyn.
I want you to mean it, Theo. Because I've heard and read similar lines a million times. If you're not going to keep your word, you might as well not say it at all.
You two are the most important people in my life. Nothing matters to me more. I know I've let you down, but please, you have to believe me.
See, you're doing it again. You apologize and manipulate me with nice, sweet words when you're not drunk. It's such a shame because you would be a great dad if you didn't drink so much. Your daughter would love you so much more.
I was hoping both of you would love regardless of my drinking. Come on, Maria, I have a lot of stress at work. A few drinks makes me happy. Let your man release his stress over a good time sometimes.
I'm having issues with your drinking because it's not sometimes. Plus, you feel happy, but you don't seem happy at all when you get drunk. It's like you turn into a different person. You become rough and mean, and extremely stubborn. No matter what I say, you refuse to come home until you become totally wasted. You become someone else, Theo. I know I'm not the only one who has told you this.
But I've never raised a finger to you or Evelyn.
Of course not. What, do you want a sticker for not hitting your wife or daughter? As a no, if you ever do anything to me or Evelyn, that would be the end of our marriage. I will not tolerate any violence from you. Anyway, you can't go out for drinks for the rest of the month. I mean it.
But Maria, there's still 10 days left of this month.
Only 10 days, Theo. You have been out way too much this month. Do you know how much you've spent? Your entire pay is going to disappear on beers and cocktails.
Come on, honey, just once then.
No. I work from home while taking care of our daughter and keeping the house. You need to take on some of the tasks too. And you also need to save money on better things, like Evelyn's education. By the way, going out less would also minimize the risk of you losing your wallet again. Remember last year when you were too drunk to even realize you had lost $500 along with the leather wallet I gave you on your birthday? Theo, if you need to get help, you should get it soon. I know you think you don't have a drinking problem, but I'm pretty sure you do. If you can't face your issues now, you're going to have to face more problems in the future. And I am praying that does not include Evelyn and I leaving you.
What? No, you can't leave me. Please, I can't live without you two.
Well, then you need to get yourself together and do something about your drinking habits. I'm serious. I am sick of having to take care of a mean and drunk husband. It's draining after having a long day of work and chores and caring for Evelyn. You may not be violent, but it's a very serious problem for me. Serious enough that I sometimes wonder if it's worth saving our marriage.
Okay, I get it. You're right. I'm so sorry. I will do better. And for starters, I won't go out for the rest of the month. I promise.
You better keep it, Theo. I am warning you. If you break your promise, I might actually take actions this time. Mark my words. Think about how you want to live the rest of your life, and with who, okay? I'll let you get back to work now.
I understand. I will come straight home after work tonight. Will you make me some of your chicken soup? And something that's not too heavy for my alcohol-beaten digestive system, please.
Alright, I will cook you my hungover special. Good luck with work, and try to take it easy today. Theo, seriously? Are you out drinking? Where the hell are you? Pick up your damn phone.
What do you want, woman? I'm having a good time at the bar. You already know I'm out. Stop, just give up and let me be.
Have you not listened to the message I left you today? Or do you just care more about your drinks than your daughter?
What are you talking about? I'm out with people from work. My smartphone was in my bag, so I haven't heard any messages. What is it? I'm kind of busy.
I see. Guess where I am right now.
Huh? Well, then what I know. At home? Oh, did you say you were visiting your parents today? Or did my drunk mind just make that up?
Your daughter is at the hospital, you idiot! We got into an accident. We went out shopping with my mom and this nuthead hit our car at the parking lot. He was so busy talking on his goddamn phone, he wasn't looking where he was going.
Oh, I see. Oh, good thing you took her to the hospital then.
What?
She's alright now, right? Tell her to fasten her seatbelt at all times. Yeah, it'd be great if 3-year-olds understood everything they're told, wouldn't it?
Very funny, Theo. Very funny. So, you're not coming to see her?
I'm pretty drunk right now, in case you couldn't tell. If I go now, I think I'll get hit by a car too. You don't need me anyway. Evelyn has her mommy. I'll be useless. Besides, I'm having a blast right now. There's no way I'm missing out on what's about to go down.
Wow, what a father. You choose to have a blast while your daughter gets treated in the hospital. I thought you said nothing matters more than us. But I guess drinking is the winner of your priorities.
Oh, come on, Maria. Don't compare yourself to alcohol. I've been so dramatic.
Well, I can't really help but be dramatic in an emergency situation. Especially when my husband is not concerned for his daughter, on top of breaking his promise not to go out for just 10 days. I see how it is. You don't care about me or your daughter.
I have my reasons. One of my clients are here right now. I made her build a good relationship with him, you know? So it's just work. You don't have to worry about money every day because I work my ass off. Even after my usual work hours, like today. You should be thankful that your husband is a hard worker, and let me guess, Evelyn is asleep right now, isn't she? That's why you're messaging me, so there's no point in me going to the hospital.
Your daughter has been in an accident.
We all encounter accidents at some point in life. She just happened to get into one at an early stage. Anyway, she should be glad she is okay.
Okay. You haven't even asked about her condition. Are you not interested in how hurt your daughter is?
If she was in serious condition, you wouldn't be messaging me this much. So she must be fine. I am good at measuring the situation to your anger level.
Do you want to know what she's being treated for? Or which hospital she's at? Anything? How can you be so heartless?
If there's something you want me to know, then just say it! Don't ask, guess where I am? So go on, tell me. What am I supposed to know even right now, aside from the fact that she was in an accident?
Evelyn has a broken leg. She landed badly when she was thrown onto the backseat floor.
Oh, broken leg, huh? Too bad she won't be able to walk for a while then.
What? That's it? She's 3.
Not that big of a deal. In fact, it's good that she only got a broken leg from being in a car accident.
Alright, enough. I am so done with you. I was an idiot for thinking you'd drop everything to come see your daughter. I can't believe how naive I was.
Me neither! It's probably fair for the both of us you didn't let me know at all. Anyway, I have to go. We're doing more shots now! Woohoo! Tell Evelyn I said hi. I'll visit the hospital tomorrow if I'm not too hungover to drive.
It's past lunchtime. What the hell are you doing? Are you still sleeping?
Jesus, will you stop calling me? My phone beeps the second I fall asleep. Just want to get some rest here. Why don't you get that I can't answer the phone? Stop bombarding me with calls and messages, man.
How can you sleep? I thought you were coming to see your daughter. Are you too hungover to drive? Is that what it is?
It's my day off today. Let me catch up on my sleep, okay? I'm so tired. Okay, maybe like 8 a.m.
8 a.m.? That was a few hours ago. So you're not hungover, but rather drunk still, huh?
Yeah, sounds about right. So I've been wanting to get some sleep, but you keep distracting me.
Do you remember what I told you about Evelyn? Are you not worried about her?
You're overreacting, Maria. She broke her leg, right? I broke her leg before too. It was nothing, and I walk fine now. I will visit her at the hospital tomorrow, okay? Happy?
Tomorrow? You think it's nothing? How dare you, Theo? You remember what's going on and still won't rush to see her?
Ugh, it's a whining woman. I can almost hear you through the screen. Give me a break. I have a bad headache, okay? I can't drive myself to the hospital. In fact, I can barely look at my screen right now. Just let me rest, please.
So be it then. It's too bad you will never see your daughter again.
What? What do you mean I won't see her again? She has a broken leg. It's not like she's dying. Why would you threaten me like that? That's pretty low of you.
You'll be wishing it was just a threat in no time. Anyway, I've really had enough. You've made your priorities clear with me. If you're going to be that way, it's your loss. I will proceed as I see fit.
Go do whatever you want to do. I don't care as long as you leave me alone. I need to get some sleep now. You're too naive to do anything anyway. He'll come around and ask to take you back, I know it. Hey Maria, it's been a week since you left. When are you coming back? When are you gonna forgive me? You know how sorry I am, don't you? I miss you guys. Please come back.
I don't know how many times I need to tell you. I am not returning.
I'm so sorry about what happened. It was horrible of me to keep drinking when Evelyn was hurt. You know, it was the alcohol speaking, not me. I've begged for your forgiveness from the moment I realized what I've done. Will you at least tell me which hospital she is at? I really want to see her. How can I make it up? I know what to do because you keep ignoring me. I even visited her parents, but they won't even listen to my apology. Please, tell me what I need to do.
You will sign the divorce papers once ready. That's the only thing I want from you.
Huh? Divorce? Divorce? Why?
Why? I don't get why you're acting surprised. You think this is all a joke, don't you? Your daughter was injured in a car accident, but you refused to visit her right away because you were too busy drinking. Tell me, which part of that is not enough reason for divorce? I could understand if you were on a business trip or something. But no, you were in town, drinking. Neither I or Evelyn need a father who prioritizes drinking over his daughter.
I told you, Maria, I was just drunk. I didn't understand the situation at all.
It doesn't matter, Theo. I was a fool for trusting you all along. I shouldn't have given you a chance, ever.
I will quit drinking, I swear.
You swore you'd quit when Evelyn was born. Look where we are 3 years later. You swear, you break, and repeat. You have betrayed us over and over again. I will not make the same mistake anymore.
I mean it, Maria. I'll admit myself in rehab and I'll get help. I'm not gonna drink a drop of alcohol for the rest of my life. So please, forgive me. I'm on my knees. I miss you and Evelyn. I haven't seen either of you in a week. I'm so lonely without you two.
There is no need for us to see you. Frankly, I'm sure you don't need to either. We're worth less than your alcohol for you anyways. Why don't you go out and have a blast again? This time you don't have to worry about me getting mad at you.
No, Maria, you're wrong. You two are everything to me.
It may be true that you used to drink more before Evelyn was born, but you haven't changed the way you drink at all. You don't know your limits. You get completely wasted every single time. Do you remember when you had to cancel our plans to go to the amusement park because you were too hungover the next day? What about the time you went out, forgetting that I had asked you to watch Evelyn so that I could go to my high school reunion? You broke so many promises so many times. I am so mad at myself for letting you treat us like crap.
I won't break any more promises, I swear. You have to believe me.
So that we can repeat this conversation again in 2 days? Not a chance. I will not believe a word you say.
Maria, please.
Give me a reason why you deserve another chance. What good will it do us to trust a drunk like you? Have you even read your own messages to me when I told you Evelyn got into an accident? You said, "Oh, I see." You also said I was overreacting and that Evelyn's broken leg was nothing. Can you imagine how I felt? I was so upset I couldn't breathe. I regretted messaging you, although I knew you went out drinking when you didn't pick up my call. I should have stopped there. Because at that point, you had already broken the promise that you wouldn't go out drinking for the rest of the month.
I know I lose control when I have a drink. I lose rationality very quickly. You know this too, right? I love drinking, but I'm such a lightweight. I don't know why I get so drunk easily.
It's so pathetic how you still don't know your limits. Because a decent person knows and enjoys drinks responsibly. See, you might not know this, but that's what all adults do. I tried to tell you many, many times, but you did not listen to me. I have been very busy myself, balancing my career and my private life. So I admit trying not to face your drinking problems. I tried to tell myself that it's easier if I just take it all, that you were just stressed. But not anymore. I finally understand now. Alcohol or stress is not to blame. It's you, Theo. I have zero expectations for you now. I give up. We're done.
I want to make this up to you. Please, tell me how you forgive me. I will do anything. I will obey anything that you say.
I already told you. There is only one thing I ask of you, and that is to divorce me. Nothing else.
No, I don't want to get a divorce.
I warned you, didn't I? Not just once, but many times. But you underestimated me and didn't take me seriously. You thought I would let you get away with it again. Well, not this time. You were toxic to us, both as father and as a husband.
You can't divorce me over the drunk version. That is not the real me. Please, Maria, I miss Evelyn so much. I want to see her right now. I can't believe I said the things I said when I was drunk. You're right, I am so pathetic, letting alcohol control me like that. I will change, I swear. I'm not going to drink ever again. Please believe me. Believe the words of the sober version of me.
That's what I've been doing the last few years. But think about it, Theo. You know you turn into a different person when you're drunk. But you let yourself go to bars. At that moment, you are still sober. And you let yourself have a drink. At that moment, you're still sober. See? You become drunk because the sober version of you allows it. So no, I can't believe anything you say. In any version.
You're right, I have been too easy on myself. I fool myself every time. I talked myself into thinking I would only have one drink, that things will be fine this time. I'm a weak person.
Yes, you are. And you really need to get help to overcome yourself. Like I said, it's not the alcohol to blame. You brought this upon yourself. You did this to your wife and your daughter.
I'm sorry, I truly am. I will apologize as many times as you want me to for the rest of our lives. I won't have one sip ever again.
Stop it. I'm tired of you telling me you won't do it again. I bet you won't even go to rehab. You'll get out the front door and end up in a bar somehow. But hey, you should be happy our marriage is over. Because you don't have to worry about missing out. You can drink as long as you want to. It's what you always wanted to do, isn't it? It wasn't easy to get Theo to sign our divorce papers after that. It took months, but I also had a lot of evidence to support my case. After a while, he finally saw that he didn't have a chance to win his family back and agreed to the divorce with me, having Evelyn's sole custody. I was such a fool to believe that he was nice and hardworking enough that I would settle for him cutting down on drinks once our child was born. I should have realized much sooner that he had a serious problem and that he was not handling those problems well. Although he was never violent to me or Evelyn, he had done enough damage to us emotionally. I wish I had divorced him much sooner, but nonetheless, glad it happened before it was too late. A mutual friend told me that he couldn't stop drinking from all the stress, that he finally fell down the stairs at a bar and ended up in the hospital. I know he was sending me messages around that time, but I haven't read any of them. I keep his contact in case I need to talk to him about Evelyn, but I will not allow him to see her until she's old enough to say she wants to spend time with him. After the divorce, my daughter and I moved closer to my parents. I continue to work from home, but I plan to look for better paying jobs in the near future to support my daughter. I was worried how the divorce would impact her, but she doesn't seem to mind, now that she gets to spend so much time with her grandparents, who are at our house nearly every day. To think of it, her father was always too hungover to play with her, even on the weekends. So she seems to be enjoying playing with adults other than myself. She didn't choose to be separated from her father, but she will not be lonely, because she will always have a loving mom and grandparents who will put her above anything.